What a display put on by LeBron James in LA on Christmas Day. Off the backboard from Dwayne Wade, left-handed, got a duck to get under the rim, a whole lot of stuff going on there.
And with the appropriate music, it takes two to make a thing go right.
Wow. And that's just a regular game.
It's just a regular game.
Dealing with an ankle injury. Also
watch this one.
playing without Dwayne Wade, Ray Allen, or the Birdman in Sacramento. And again, it's an exhibition in the middle of a regular season game.
I mean, this is unreal. Take your time, one dribble, and a swish. He threw it down.
Only as Bill Walton would say,
Yeah.
throw it down, big man, throw it down.
Throw it down.
Miami got out to a 15-point lead on that dunk. Fourth quarter, things tighten up considerably. DeMarcus Cousins tip in off the Rudy Gay miss.
Speaking of big man,
1 point game. Chris Bosh
move by
drive and
Bosh.
dunk.
Okay.
shot fake still the best play in offensive basketball. There it is again.
Cousins is fouled by James. Look at him get up and you think, oh no, I'm good. Everything's
I
good.
love it. He's maturing.
I'm good.
Maturity, the growth.
Yes.
Personal
Controlling my
foul on
attitude.
James. And everything's cool. Or it seemed that way until he got hip checked by Mario Chalmers.
And he said, now wait, hold on.
Wait a minute now.
Now you just a little too small. I'm not taking that from you.
That time Chalmers was called for flagrant one.
This
Rudy
is a-
Gay,
This
big
is a
shot.
big shot.
Over Michael Beasley. We're tied at 89. Things getting good in Sacramento. Kings hadn't beaten the Heat since 2008. James, do you like this shot?
Well, I thought he started his move a little too late. If you go back and you look at the shot clock, he started at 3 seconds. He didn't have enough time to get into his move.
And instead of a game winner for LeBron,
Nice
we've got
play.
5 more minutes of basketball. Gay starts it off with a three-pointer from Isaiah Thomas, the other Isaiah Thomas.
Well, no communication. And here's Isaiah Thomas again, and that's just straight. I got my ability to get my own shot, and he knocked down a big-time three.
And Sacramento quickly out to a 6-point overtime lead. Look at Cousins playing the defense with Beasley going to the rim. It's a charge for the big man. Offensive foul. He's loving it. The Sacramento crowd was out of their minds excited over this. James then starts pouring in threes and
I mean,
quieting things down a little bit. He
Left
was,
and right. I mean, I started saying, can he do this by himself? Can
it
they
seemed
come
like he
back
might
and
have.
win?
4 of 9 from the three-point line. He had 33 on the night. Heat fouled Thomas there. He would make both his free throws. And Sacramento wins it 108-103. Cousins, Gay, and Thomas accounted for 17 of their 19 points in overtime. And they end the 10-game losing streak against Miami. First win against the Heat since March of 2008. Wow.
It's not feeling too well right now. I don't know what happened in the first half. I played the whole second half in overtime, strained my groin, so see how I feel on our trip to Portland tonight and tomorrow. But it ain't feeling too good right now.
On the right side? Ankle or
Nah, strained my groin, right side.
right groin?
Yeah.
More on that, an area of concern for the Heat. But first, the Sacramento Kings, who head coach Mike Malone called a, quote, bad basketball team Monday after a loss to the New Orleans Pelicans, responded. The place went nuts. It felt like Sacramento back in their glory days. Vlade and C. Webb and Jason Williams, those guys. And they got a glimpse of maybe what they could be.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I thought, like you said, it was good to see that fans. It was loud. They were into the game. They were playing the Miami Heat. It was like a championship, a playoff series for them. And like the glimpse we got a chance to see is what this organization is looking for as the talent individual players. And Rudy Gay made plays down the stretch. They brought him over in a trade. DeMarcus Cousins, they gave him the big contract. And then they got a chance to trade Gravis Vasquez to give Isaiah Thomas a chance to start. And I think all 3 guys played well for the Sacramento Kings, and I like that they played well down the stretch.
And you got to give Coach Malone a lot of credit for challenging that young team. He's a young coach himself, and he challenged the young team to step up and do better, and they gave him their best effort tonight.
For Miami, they end a 19-game win streak against the Western Conference, one shy of an NBA record for winning consecutive games against the opposite conference. Bigger concern is the health. You heard LeBron James talk about a right groin strain. He was already playing with a dinged-up ankle. Dwayne Wade sat out this game. The Heat are now 4-4 when Wade doesn't play. looking ahead, how big a deal is this for Miami?
Well, it's a big deal for Miami, and going into this season, it's all about health for them. When you're going for a three-peat, as we were, as the Lakers did, as the Bulls did, it's really about can you stay healthy and are you healthy in May and June. The regular season, you're just trying to get through it. You're trying to get through it as best as you can. You want to go out every night. You want to give a good performance, but you also want to keep your rhythm. You also want to stay sharp mentally, and you want to try to get through it physically. But they know once the playoffs start, they can go to anybody's building and win one game, maybe two. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're playing for right now. Can they stay healthy? Can they get to the playoffs? And if they're healthy going into the playoffs, no matter what position they're in, they're first, second, third in the Eastern Conference, doesn't matter. The only thing that matters to them is the health right now.
They also know in the East this season they're not likely to fall below second in that conference the way things are going. I mean, let's be honest. LeBron said he doesn't know if he'll be able to go Saturday night in Portland, but he is going up the scoring charts all time. He passed both Larry Bird and Gary Payton on Friday night to move from 31st to 29th, and he doesn't turn 29 years old until Monday.
That's what's so impressive. I mean, this is unreal to see him at this stage of his career, 29th already.